MTWS fans, we are here live for the first time ever in SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Our first time ever here as we are ready for the West Coast part of the 2024 MTWS season. After a few hours ago, we just saw our wild return to Minneapolis, and what an event it was with the Monster Razor win Racing and Impala win Freestyle. And now we're ready for our debut here, as we are doing a variation of Over and Under WF21 Style Racing, as they start on the tabletop near the backflip walls instead of how they normally do. Can't wait to see how that's going to go, as we got a jam-packed house for this event. A lot of very good trucks here for racing, and we cannot wait to see what they're going to do. So, of course, qualifying is going to start off with Predator versus Destroyer, and then it'll be Mad Dog versus Flying Falcon, Locomotion versus Outlaw, Crush and Run versus Outrage, Shadow Run versus Prowler, Eruption versus Total Chaos, Ye Plunder versus Crazy, Blood Rage versus Bling, Topsy Turvy versus Power Forward, and then Shatter wrap it up against Wild Ride and a wild finish at the end. Alright, so it's time to begin qualifying, as we start off with Predator going up against Destroyer, two founded trucks, and they are off! Here we go for qualifying here in Inglewood. I see it's Over and Under WF21 Style once they get past that first jump afterwards. As here we go, over the jump, and right now, oh, Predator had a horrible, horrible turn right there. But then so did Destroyer. I guess they're not used to the track so far. As up and over that jump, here we go, into the final turn. Predator's making a comeback, but it's going to be Destroyer with the victory. But of course, remember, it don't matter, it's just qualifying. Alright, so now we wait for the results of qualifying, and here they are. As Destroyer got 26.0117, and Predator got 26.462, as right now Destroyer is the #1 qualifier. Alright, but now we got two really good trucks come up for racing now taking on. Mad Dog getting ready to take on Flying Falcon. And they are off! Mad Dog and Flying Falcon going at it. Up and over that jump for both. Here we go. Up and over that jump as well. Here we go into the turn, and Flying Falcon right now has the lead, but anything goes still. What a turn there by Mad Dog. Here we go into the final turn. Great turn for both trucks, but it's going to be Mad Dog in the end still. Mad Dog will still get the win. As what a race that was. Mad Dog with the win. As we now wait on the qualifying results. As here we go. Mad Dog got 25.1049 as the new #1 qualifier in a landslide. As Flying Falcon got 25.3393, which is second place as well. Mad Dog dominating #1 qualifier at the moment. Alright, now up is Locomotion taking on the former racing champion, Outlaw. And here we go! Can Outlaw take on Mad Dog's time now is the question. So here we go into the turn. Up and over that jump for Locomotion. Oh my goodness, what a turn there by Outlaw! Holy cow! As it is obliterating Locomotion at the moment. Here we go, up and over that jump. Oh, Locomotion had a bad landing. Here we go, into the final turn, hit the side of the hill, as Locomotion is going to get the win, but that last part of the pass did not look good whatsoever. That was not good. Alright, but anyways, we take a look at the times, and Outlaw got 25.1194. Oh, so close to taking out Mad Dog. If it didn't screw up at the end, it had an easy chance. Easily could have been under 25 seconds, too. That is unfortunate. Meanwhile, Locomotion got 25.8925. Alright, now to continue on with more qualifying. Next up is another former racing champion, Crush and Run, going up against Outrage. And here we go. Crush and Run versus Outrage. Up and over that jump. Here we go. Crush and Run did not have a good turn right there as Outrage is in the lead. But here we go into the final turn. And it's going to be crush and run. Although that race was a lot more closer than it should have been. Alright. So now, here we go with the times. As crush and run got 25.1914. Again, had a chance to beat Mad Dog, but blew it in the end. Meanwhile, Outrage got 26.2405. So, Mad Dog's still #1 qualifier. As next up is going to be Shadowrun, the former freestyle champion, going up against Prowler. And here we go! Let's see what they got. Up and over that jump. And over that for Shadowrun. As what a turn by Prowler. Kind of screwed up a little bit. And here we go. The final turn. Great turn by Prowler. And Prowler will get the easy victory. Prowler will win. As we now wait on the results. As Prowler got a 25.007. Prowler is your #1 qualifier. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, Shadowrun got a 26.2509. Not the best results. But how about that? Prowler is now the #1 qualifier. Insane. As we are now past the halfway mark of the bracket. Now on to the next half of qualifying. Next up, Eruption going up against Total Chaos. And here we go. Up and over that jump. As Total Chaos on 2 wheels! Still on 2 wheels, ain't gonna go over! Oh, just got grabbed by the turn and went over. So this is all Eruption as long as it doesn't flip over or anything. Not a good night so far for Total Chaos. As Eruption now gonna line up for the final jump. As here we go, right for it. Florida on angle, and I'm going over! Eruption's flipping too! Won the race, but flipped, and its flip was actually worse than Total Chaos. Total Chaos is perfectly fine from its flip. Not Eruption. Eruption got obliterated there. Oh my god, that's not going to be good maybe if you come back for racing. But of course, we'll have to wait and see. As next up, we have Eruption got a 25.3312. And then, of course, Total Chaos got a DNF, which is last place at the moment. Alright, now up is Ye Plunder. Going up against the defending racing champion. Crazy. As they are ready to go, and they're off. So let's see what they got here. Up and over that jump for Ye Plunderer. And over that as Crazy has the lead. Here we go to the final turn as Ye Plunderer is still looking really good, and Ye Plunderer is going to get the win with a pretty good pass there. Could that be enough maybe? And a stunner. Alright, here we go. Here come the times. Ye Plunderer got a 24.4541. It is your #1 qualifier by a huge margin. How about Ye Plunderer, the #1 qualifier? Unbelievable. Meanwhile, Crazy got a 25.5624. And we still got 3 races left to go. As next up is Blood Rage going up against Bling. As they are off. Bling and Blood Rage going at it now. Let's see what they got. Not doing so well in the All-Star Challenge and racing. See how they do here. What a turn there by Bling. Perfect time as Blood Rage is struggling. And now he would go over that jump. Going into the final turn. Really good turn by both of them. But it's going to be Bling still in the end. Although Blood Rage did make a comeback. Or was it Bling? No, it was actually Blood Rage that someone pulled off the end. What a comeback. Holy cow. That was a close one. So anyways, Blood Rage, despite the struggles, got a 25.1602, which is 5th place at the moment. Meanwhile, Bling got a 25.217. That's 7th place right now. So really good passes for both of them. Alright, next up is Topsy Turvy, taking on a former racing champion, Blood Rage. And they are off. Here we go over that jump. Into the turn. Oh, Topsy Turvy had a terrible turn. Barely cleared the jump. As Power Forward is dominating right now. But here we go into the next turn. As still dominating for power forward. Here we go over that jump. And going into that. And there we go. Power forward going to get. But oh, topsy-turvy actually was kind of close. It was not that far off. Alright. So now we take a look at the time. As power forward got 25.4578. Not that good of a time for how it looked. Though that's kind of in the middle of the pack right now. Meanwhile, topsy-turvy got 25.9138. Again, not really a good time there for power forward. Alright, next up, our last match, Shatter versus Wild Ride. Big one. Who's going to fight out to beat Ye Plunder's time? They both could easily do it. Alright, here we go. Our final matchup. Wild Ride versus Shatter, and they're off! Found in truck. Two of them found trucks, and Shatter, of course, is the first truck. Here we go. Oh, clip the car. Did a lot for Shatter. Up and over that jump. And gonna hit the side, and oh no, Shatter's flipping! And saved it! Oh, and flip right there. That's not good, as Shatter's taking a big lead. Here we go. Wild Ride, line up for a jump, some big air, but oh, gonna get a stop here right there. That's gonna hurt. That's momentum. And Wild Ride's gonna get the victory, but man, that nosedive is gonna cost it probably. That could have kept it from getting the #1 spot potentially. As we wait on the times, here they are. As Wild Ride got a 25.6587. Terrible pass because of the stoppie. And Shatter got a 27.7397 as it's way back in the pack. And guys, how about that? Ye Plunderer is the #1 qualifier. Are you kidding me? Ye Plunderer is the #1 qualifier here in Inglewood. And it's the first time in MTWS's history that Ye Plunderer has had the #1 qualifier. That's right. 14 years it took this long for it to get the #1 qualifier. Unbelievable. So give it up for Ye Plunderer. It did very good last time out in the All-Star Challenge, and now it's doing really good right here. Off to the best start it could get. Alright, but now the moment we wait for, the bracket. And here it is. And it's going to start off with Locomotion versus Total Chaos. And then it'll be Outrage going up against Shadowrun. Then it'll be Destroyer versus Predator in the rematch from round 1. And it'll be Topsy-Turvy going up against Shatter. Then in round 2 it'll be Locomotion or Topsy-Turvy gonna race against Ye Plunderer. Eruption, who's still not in good shape, has to face Flying Falcon. Blood Rage versus Wild Ride, that's gonna be a big matchup. And then Outlaw going up against Outrage or Shadowrun. Mad Dog going up against either Destroyer or Predator. Crush and Run going up against Crazy. Bling versus Power Forward. And finally wrap up with Prowler going up against either Topsy-Turvy or Stinger. Oh boy, MTWS fans, this bracket looks intense, and we're now going to finally get ready for racing, so here we go. Alright guys, it's now time to begin round 1 action. Starting off with Locomotion going up against Total Chaos, who just flipped earlier. We'll see how it does here in the rego. Here we go. Start off racing here in Inglewood. Locomotion and Total Chaos. Alright, here we go. Line up for that jump. Up and over it. As so far looking good there for Total Chaos as Locomotion spun out wide right there. And not a good turn right there for Locomotion. It's just struggling. But here we go. It's still a close race. And here we go for the final turn. And it's going to be Total Chaos. Just barely edging out. Total Chaos is going to get the victory. And we'll move on to round 2 to face Ye Plunderer. Alright, now up is our next matchup between two freestyle elites. Well, of course, one of them being a former freestyle champion. Outrage versus Shadowrun. As here we go. As up and over that jump. Go up and over that too. A little bit off the side there for Outrage. As Shadowrun has the lead. Here we go now, up and over that jump. Here we go, into the final turn. Oh, it's a close race, but it's going to be Shadowrun. Oh, Shadowrun is on 2 wheels, flooring into it. It's going over. It takes a violent Violent hit right there on the rear end at the end before finally flipping over for good. Oh my, what a wild finish there for a Shadowrun. That was not good. That was a pretty violent flip. But it does get the win for right now. But man, that did not look good. Alright, so next up is a rematch of round one, of qualifying, to say. The first qualifying matchup, Destroyer and Predator. They're going at it once again, as here we go. Destroyer won the first time. We'll see what happens here. Two founded trucks going at it too, with their 15th anniversary paints. As up and over the jump for Destroyer. Here we go into the turn, and it is going to be Predator at the moment, but Destroyer's not that far behind. If anything, that might mean Destroyer's in the lead, especially after Predator screwed up right there. Over that jump, and it is going to be Destroyer with the easy victory to move on to round two. Destroyer once again wins, moving on to round two. Alright, now for our last race of round one. Topsy-turvy. Going up against Shatter. As here we go! Remember, Shatter flipped in qualifying. We'll see what happens here. As going to go into that turn. Here we go, line up for the lane right there. And oh my god, Topsy-turvy had a horrible land. It is way behind on Shatter. And I mean behind. As here we go. Shatter line up for a jump. As it is going to get the victory as Topsy-turvy tried to make a comeback right there. But it's not going to be enough. And with that, we are done with round one racing. As we now take a look at the bracket for round two. And it starts off with Ye Plunder going up against Total Chaos. Eruption going against Flying Falcon, which of course Eruption has to get ready. And then it'll be Blood Rage versus Wild Ride. That's going to be a huge race. And then it'll be Outlaw versus Shadowrun. But of course, that's not up in the air yet. That's still up in the air. Shadowrun might not be ready after the violent flip it just had. And then it'll be Destroyer going against Mad Dog. A big race. Crush and Run versus Crazy. Bling versus Power 4. And then Prowler going up against Shatter. Alright, we are now done with round one. It's time to move on to round two. Alright, fans, it's time to get back to racing for round two. As next up is Total Chaos getting ready to go up against the number one qualifier, Ye Plunder. Still can't believe it did it. As here we go, Ye Plunder and Total Chaos. Up and over that jump. As gonna go now over that jump. Oh, hit the side of the hill a little bit right there for Ye Plunder. That's not looking good, but right now it has the lead. A very rare spot where the truck nearest to us got number one in the lead at the moment. As Total Chaos a little bit off the edge right there with the jump. And it is going to be Ye Plunder in a complete blowout victory. As looks like Ye Plunder is really going to show up tonight. Holy cow. Dominant victory as it moves on. Alright. So now next up is going to be Eruption and Flying Falcon. So Eruption is ready to go, but it's taken off its body from the damage it inflicted on itself in racing. So that's not good for it. Already destroyed its new paint already. So here we go. Eruption versus Flying Falcon. And they're off! Of course, remember up there, Eruption, no bye for the rest of the night. And it's going to go over that jump. Here we go, up and over that. And it's going to now come into the turn. Oh, 2 wheels right there! Clipped the side of that berm! I mean, that hill! And oh, that hurts, Eruption. Clipped it right there. Tried to make a sharp turn, but didn't work out. And once again, a Flying Falcon struggle right there. But once again, the struggles for Eruption continue in racing from last year as it loses to Flying Falcon. Oh my gosh. Just nothing been going right for Eruption since last year. And I mean nothing. That's not good. Alright, well, next up is a huge matchup. Blood Rage versus Wild Ride. And here we go. The former racing champion going against a racing runner-up. See what they got? Into the turn. Up and over that jump for Blood Rage. Went very wide as right now Wild Ride has the lead. Here we go. Into that turn. And final part, close. And it's going to be Wild Ride in the end. Wild Ride still gets the victory. As Wild Ride is going to move on to the quarterfinals. Now, next race is supposed to be Shadowrun and Outlaw, but Shadowrun is still not ready to go, so it's going to be dropped right now. So we're going to get to our next matchup. Mad Dog versus Destroyer. And here we go. Mad Dog and Destroyer. Up and over that jump. So here we go into the turn. Up and over for Mad Dog with the nosedive. And Destroyer got really close right there. And how about that? Destroyer right now is in the lead. Oh my gosh. Here we go for the jump to the final turn. And it is going to be Mad Dog in the comeback. Mad Dog gets it. Oh my, what a race that was. As Mad Dog will get the comeback victory. As is moving on to the quarterfinals. As next up is a former racing champion, Crush and Run, getting ready to take on the defending racing champion, Crazy. I mean, did I say defending racing champion? I meant freestyle champion if I said racing. So now, here we go. Crush and Run and Crazy. And it's up and over that. And now lining up for the jump over. Crazy is hanging in there. And it is literally right there with Crush and Run. But then it went wide right there. That's not going to help it at all. Way behind. Here we go into the final turn. And it's going to be all Crush and Run. Man, it looked like for a moment there Crazy had a chance. But then it lost the momentum at the end. Alright. So now up is Bling versus Power Forward. Former racing champion about to go at it once again. Alright. And here we go. Bling versus Power Forward. Power Forward did not have a good turn right there. Here we go over that jump. And Bling nosedived it, but handled it pretty well. And it is right there with Power Forward. Power Forward clipped that car. Here we go over that jump. Here we go into the final turn. And it is going to be Bling. Bling pulls off the upset and beats Power Forward in a close one. How about that upset win as Bling is moving on to the quarterfinals? Alright, fans. Now up is Prowler getting ready to take on Stinger. Let's see what Prowler can do as the number 2 qualifier, and they're off. 2 Fountain Trucks once again going to go at it. Over that jump. As Stinger not having a good start there, but Prowler flipping over after hitting the bus stack. Oh my gosh, Prowler way behind. Oh my goodness. Probably in freaking Shatter's lane. Shatter tools, but saved it. But oh my gosh, what a horrible turn pass there for Prowler after clipping the bus stack as Shatter is moving on to the quarterfinals. Alright, it's now time for our final race of round 2, which is Outlaw and Shadowrun. But unfortunately, Shadowrun is still not ready to come back from its flip. So Outrage is going to come back. So it's going to be Outrage going up against Outlaw. And here we go! Outlaw and Outrage going at it. Outrage gets a second chance, but let's see. It's got to go up against a former racing champion. Over that jump. Nice and smooth. And Outrage has the lead. But now into this turn as Outlaw is struggling. But there we go. Outlaw is going to get it at the end. Outlaw holds on for the victory. Alright, so Outlaw holds on, and we're now in the quarterfinals as we take a look at the bracket. As it's going to be Ye Plunder going up against Flying Falcon. And then a huge matchup as it's going to be Wild Ride going up against Outlaw. And then another big matchup as it's going to be Mad Dog versus Crush and Run. And then wrap it up with Bling versus Shatter. Alright, now time to move on to the quarterfinals. Alright, fans. It's now time to begin the quarterfinals with Ye Plunder going up against Flying Falcon. And here we go. One of these 2 surprise trucks going to make the semifinals. Who will it be? Alright, so now I'm going to go over that jump. Big air for Ye Plunderer. As right now Flying Falcon has the lead, but remember, This lane close to us has the advantage, so if anything, Ye Plunder might be in lead. Oh, Ye Plunder screwed up a little bit. I think Flying Falcon did too with the nosedive. That's going to hurt, and it's going to be Ye Plunder getting a win and moving on to the semifinals. Ye Plunder has actually done it. It's in the semifinals as it is making a run for it. Oh my gosh. And now we got a big matchup as two racing champions are about to go at it. Wild Ride and Outlaw. Oh boy, here we go. And they are off. Wild Ride and Outlaw. Over that jump. As here we go. Line up for that. Big air, odd angle hit, nosedive it. Not good again for Wild Ride because that's the second time it happened tonight. Oh, a little bit upside there. That's not looking good. Wild Ride is all over the place. Oh my gosh, it's struggling. And is, oh, Outlaw in control right there, but going to get the win as Outlaw BTFOs Wild Ride in a non-competitive race right there Wild Ride just struggled all over the place. And with that, Wild Ride is done. Outlaw is moving on to the semifinals. Alright, now on to the second half of the bracket with another big matchup. Former racing champion Crush and Run going up against former racing runner-up Mad Dog. And here we go. Who has the advantage here? Up and over that jump. How they handle the turn. Oh man, perfectly smooth there for Mad Dog. Over that jump. Oh, what a turn by Crush and Run! But still dead even. Crush Run went a little wide right there. Here we go. The final turn. Oh, Crush Run had a bad landing. And it is going to be Mad Dog in the end. Mad Dog's going to get the victory. And Crush Run's going to go over since the name wouldn't come to my head. Crush and Run flipped over at the end. But in the end, it was a soft land, so it's not too much of a big deal. But man, that hurts for Crush and Run. It had it, but that bad landing on the final jump cost it. As Mad Dog is now in the semifinals, where it will now face either Bling or Shatter. As they are ready to go, and we are off! Our last race at the quarterfinals. Bling and Shatter. And Bling goes very wide into that turn. That was not good. Odd angled hit. Coming around. And it's going to now line up right for the nosedive. Right there for Shatter, which is not good. Bling's starting to make a comeback, but Shatter is going to get the victory. And Shatter is moving on now to the semifinals. Alright. So now let's take a look at the semifinals bracket. Down to our final four trucks. How about that? Ye Plunder, stunning everyone, the #1 qualifier, is in the semifinals where it's got to take on a former racing champion Outlaw. And that's going to wrap it up with Mad Dog up against Shatter. Oh boy, we got a big semifinals coming up, and it's now underway. Alright, it's now time to begin the semifinals with a big matchup as Ye Plunder, stunning us all by making it this far, will now have to face the former racing champion Outlaw. And here we go! Let's see if Ye Plunder can take on a former racing champion in this high-stakes match. As here we go, over that jump. Oh, nosedive for Ye Plunder. That's going to really hurt as Outlaw has the lead. And here we go, into the final turn. As here we go, up and over it. And then, ooh, not a good land for Outlaw either. And it's a close race. Oh, it's a photo finish. It's a photo finish. Oh, my. Could Outlaw have blown it at the end with that spin out or whatever? Oh, my goodness. And now we got the photo finish. As here it is. As it is Ye Plunder. Ye Plunder has upset Mad Dog. I mean, not Mad Dog. Outlaw. And is in the finals. Unbelievable! What a start to the season for Ye Plunder. #1 qualifier and is now in the finals after upsetting Outlaw. Oh my god. Remember, this is the first time ever Ye Plunder has gotten the #1 qualifier, and now it is in the finals for the first time since I think Houston last year won its last racing win. Trying to get another win. Oh my gosh. So now we gotta find out who Ye Plunder will face in this wild matchup in the finals. It's gonna be either Mad Dog or Shatter? Oh boy, here we go. Mad Dog versus Shatter. Finals appearance on the line. Alright, here we go. Into the turn. Up and over it for Mad Dog. As what a turn there for Shatter. Mad Dog a little bit behind. But here we go. The final turn where it matters. Oh, Mad Dog struck right there. Could this all be Shatter? Here we go. Nosedive into the turn. It's all on 2 wheels. No! Shatter blew it. Shatter blew it. Oh, it clipped the hill. No, it clipped the hill. And it was right there to make the finals. It went too sharp. It clipped the hill. And it's all Mad Dog in the end. Mad Dog got bailed out. And it's in the finals. What a comeback for it. My goodness. So now, the finals is set. And what a wild finals it's going to be. Ye Plunderer going up against Mad Dog. Oh my gosh. Let's get ready for this insane finals. Alright, MTWS fans. It's now down to this. The finals. What a strange, wild finals this is. It's kind of like Minneapolis, where we had a former freestyle champion who was a runner-up for the racing title going up against someone who's not as good in racing. Although in this case, the Monster Razor is way better of a racer compared to Ye Plunderer. But that's our finals. As they are at the line getting ready to go for this big matchup. I cannot believe this is the finals. And it's time to introduce our competitors. So first up, in the lane farthest away from us, the Stunner, the #1 qualifier for the first time in its 14-year history. And it showed up too, keeping up its momentum from the 2024 MTWS All-Star Challenge. It beat Total Chaos in round 1, it beat Flying Falcon in round 2, and then upset Outlaw in a photo finish to make the finals for the first time, I believe, in over a year. Trying to get, I think, only its 3rd racing win. Give it up for Ye Plunderer. And then, in the other lane, the third fastest qualifier, the former freestyle champion, the former racing runner-up, beat Destroyer in round 2, beat Crush and Run in the quarterfinals, and then beat Shatter in the semifinals after getting bailed out after Shatter screwed up. Give it up for your other competitor, Mad Dog! So now, fans, it's now time for this. Who will win racing here in our debut in Inglewood? Can Ye Plunderer stun everyone by winning racing after this dominant start of the season? Or will Mad Dog rain on its parade and get the win here? We're about to find out. It's time to begin the finals here in Inglewood. Ye Plunderer versus Mad Dog. And here we go! Up and over that jump. As into the turn. Here we go. Mad Dog ahead. And nosediving. Oh, Ye Plunderer in trouble right there. As Mad Dog has the big lead. Here we go. Up and over that jump. Mad Dog with the big lead. Here we go. The final turn. Can Ye Plunderer pull up the comeback? No! It's going to be Mad Dog. Mad Dog is your racing winner here in Inglewood. What a comeback Ye Plunderer tried to make. But it wasn't enough. As it struggled on that turn, it cost it dearly. As Mad Dog has won racing. Mad Dog won the last race it competed in its regular season in East Rutherford last year, and now it's won racing here again. What a dominant victory as the 3rd fastest qualifier, and it's off to a great start. 3rd fastest qualifier and racing winner, as it's now trying to get the double down to start off the year. Oh boy, what a night so far for it as we take a look how that final bracket finished up. Give it up for your racing winner, Mad Dog, trying to begin another dominant season like it had in 2022. And now it's time to get ready for freestyle. Alright, MTWS fans, we are now getting ready to go for freestyle as we take a look at the track for freestyle, with the only difference, of course, the turn cars are used from racing over there near the green racing lane ramp, as you can see, as we're getting ready to go, as Topsy Turvy is going to start off freestyle in just a moment. After a wild night of racing, where freaking Mad Dog got the racing win. Will it go and get the double down? Or will anyone else get the win tonight to start the year strong? Alright, MTWS fans, we're about to find out as we are getting ready to go for freestyle. Alright, so here we go. Time to begin. Here comes Topsy Turvy. And here comes Topsy Turvy on the track. So what's it going to do is going to not go for that hill to start off the year. Would have liked to have done better in racing. Alright, looks like going to line up right for that jump. And there we go. Big air off of it. Going to clear that as well. Alright, so now, here we go. Ooh, nice hit on that cross, Fred. And gonna get the stoppie, but couldn't keep it up though. Hard to do for a lot of these trucks, remember, still. Alright, gonna line for the back of the racing lane. Sky wheelie it. With the wheelie. And it's gonna go up the racing lane. I wonder how many of them go for that that skill fit move in the middle. Thank you. And it's gonna go for the bus stack. Has 54 seconds left. Alright, here we go now for that jump. Once again, gonna clear it. Alright, so now Topsy Turvy. Here we go, gonna go right for those cars, up and over it. And now gonna combo it over the campers, land right on the cars. Beautiful sight. Looking good out there, Topsy Turvy. Alright, here we go, back for that bus stack. Up and over it. Up and over that hill. Has 21 seconds left. Back it up. Oh boy, here we go. Looks like gonna line up for a skill move. As here we go. Gonna get it. As floored it into a wheel. Oh, spin it right there on two wheels. And that's gonna cost Topsy Turvy, unfortunately, with 6 seconds left. That was a cool move, but unfortunately we're off the side right there. If it lined up perfectly, who knows? Maybe it could have done some sort of crazy backflip, but unfortunately it flipped early. It was still a good run. As we wait on the scores. Alright, scores are now in. It's just all sixes, so it's going to be a 24 for Topsy Turvy. So Topsy Turvy is going to start off with a 24. Alright, next up, how about this? It's going to be Ye Plunderer. Ye Plunderer, of course, remember, started off second in freestyle last time in the All-Star Challenge. And now here it is once again. With the circumstances of, it just made it to the finals and was number one qualifier and was just short of potentially being in contention for a sweep right now. Can you imagine that starting off the year? But unfortunately, that wasn't the case for Ye Plunder. But hey, that's still a great start of the year. Think about it. Number one qualifier, make it to the finals, freaking beaten Outlaw. That's insane. But fell short still. So right now, of course, score to beat is a 24 by Topsy Turvy. Ye Plunder's getting ready to go. What a start to the season so far. We had wild action in Minneapolis, and so far one run in, we had some wild moments already. And we still got 19 more trucks, people. We got a while to go still. Alright. Ye Plunder is now ready to go. Alright, so time to get back to freestyle. Here comes Ye Plunderer. Alright, here comes Ye Plunderer on the track, our racing runner-up. I think we, of course, know what's going to be doing. And oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Line up, as always. The van stack truck. Gonna go right for the van stack. Oh no, on 2 wheels. And it's in a bad spot, too. As just saved it. Oh my goodness. It was trying to be so careful to avoid the wall. Because remember what happened in Minneapolis with the grabby wall? Thankfully, the wall wasn't grabby. That would have been over right then and there for Ye Plunder. Oh man, that was so close. Man, that, like hybrid or whatever, almost cost Ye Plunder. As gonna go right for those cars. Nice cross-thread onto the bus. Hit side of hill. Also an aggressive start there for Ye Plunderer. Alright, slide off the track. Here we go, right for this hill. Up and over it. Some big air. Right now, I'm going to go for this jump. As Florida with some big air. As 46 seconds left. And now going to go for that. Nice wheelie. Alright, now going to go right for that. More cross-thread right on the bus. Again, beautiful hit. Oh boy, in trouble. Odd angled spot right there, managed to save it. And 23 seconds left. Land on the car right there, nice. And now here we go. Gonna go for the cars from racing earlier. Gonna get a wheelie. And oh boy, here we go. Gonna go for the backflip. And got it. First backflip of the night. Managed to get out of it with 6 seconds left. Uh-oh, truck died, but managed to fire back up. And it's going to send it into those cars, and we're now in bonus time. Bonus time for Ye Plunder. Here we go. For the box, I mean the campers. Big air, and going to hop over those cars. Man, going really aggressive there for Ye Plunder. And now going to go into a donut. So now what's it going to do? For the cars, cleared them. All right, here we go. For the box fan, up and over it. Nice. And now I'm going to go into a dump because there wasn't really anything left to do safely. It's going to smack the wall right there. As coming to a stop right there. What a great run that was for Ye Plunder. Well, now we can't wait for the score. Man, did everything out there. Alright, scores are now in. 7-7-6-6 plus 2 bonus points. It's a 28 for Ye Plunderer, our new leader. So a 28 for Ye Plunderer. Good run. Alright, next up is Crush and Run. Not making as far in racing as it would like. Losing to Mad Dog. And now it's got to take on Ye Plunderer's 28. Man, seriously, it was just a great night for Ye Plunder. Number 1 qualifier. Runner-up in racing. And right now it is winning freestyle. The odds are not likely for it to win freestyle, but you never know. Anything can happen. It still overall was just a good night. The only thing I could say is, of course, the only way it would do terrible in freestyle is if somehow this might be like one of the best freestyle events ever and everyone somehow got better in 28. That's like the only way Ye Plunder could have had a terrible night in freestyle. That everyone just put up the best runs ever. But right now, like we said, it's still the number 1 qualifier, so anything goes. As we're just waiting on Crush and Run to get ready. Alright. Crush and Run. Getting ready. As now let's get back to freestyle. As here comes Crush and Run. And now here comes Crush and Run on the track. Just like how Ye Plunder has its tradition of going right for a van stack at the first thing out there if it's out there, Crush and Run has its own tradition of going around the track before lining up for something. Usually like the biggest jump out there too. Alright, gonna go up here. Interesting. And he's gonna go for that. And send it. Big air. But watch out. Ooh, hard hit, but held on. Alright, now gonna go for the box fan. Up and over it. Alright, so now Crush and Run gonna go right back for that tabletop. Up and over it. Big air with that wheelie. Alright, for the back of the race lane. And again, another sky wheelie off of it too. So far, some aggression there for Crush and Run. Cross Fred in. Smacks the bus's hood. That was a beautiful sight. As now going to go right back for that hill. With a bit of a wheelie. And how about that? Going to go for a backflip. Oh, corkscrewed it. Uh-oh, over-rotate. Just saved it. Oh, what a close save that was for Crush and Run. Oh, that was close. 35 seconds left. Going right for those cars. Got a bit of a wheelie. Nice. Over that hill. Coming down with another wheelie. And then gonna go right for those cars. Up that hill. Not in a good spot though. And just gonna get down. And now going over that hill is gonna go right back for the campers. Up and over it. That air on top of that car with a wheelie. And we are now in bonus time. Man, Crush and Run is looking good out there. And now for that hill, another wheelie. And now going to go into a donut. There we go. Has 10 seconds left. There we go. Going to get the wheelie. Sidewall a bit. Here we go for the back of that van. And, well, okay, the stoppie took out. That stoppie counted, and that's it. That was it. I'm pretty sure Crush and Run was trying to keep the stoppie going, but just didn't work out as Crush and Run is done. Good run for Crush and Run, but will it be enough to take the lead, though, is the question. As we're still waiting on the scores, a 28 by E-Player score to beat. Right, here are the scores. 6-7-6-6 plus 2 bonus points is a 27 for Crush and Run. That's second place, as there's boos out there think it should have been higher. But it's not enough, as just falls short. Alright, so Ye Plunderer survives, another truck, as next up is going to be the first found truck out there. Destroyer. Another truck with tradition. Technically 2 of them. As we're waiting for Destroyer to come out here. As we're still waiting for Destroyer. Made to round 2, but lost to the eventual racing winner, Mad Dog. So, hoping to do better, more luck in freestyle. Alright. Alright. Destroyer. Getting ready. Alright, here we go. Back to more freestyles. Here comes Destroyer. Alright, here comes Destroyer on the track. Like I said earlier, Destroyer has 2 traditions. The first one, as it does a whole lap around the track to get everyone excited. Its other tradition is doing a cyclone out here. Infamous for its cyclones. We saw it manage to get one back in the All-Star Challenge last month. So we'll see what's got here in a bit. Great freestyle action so far here in Inglewood. As score to beat still is a 28 by Ye Plunder. We'll see if Destroyer can take the lead. Alright, here we go. Line up for that bus stack. And it's going to get some big air. And it's going to cross thread it. Nice cross thread. Oh, another cross thread right on the box fan. Nice, beautiful hit. Thank you, Destroyer. What I want to see monster trucks do all the time. Going to get the wheelie. And it's going to go up that hill. Alright, now going to go for those cars. Crossfred, here we go. Right on the bus. As that bus has been crushed so many times. Hit the side of that hill. Coming down, odd angle. For that hill. Ice is now going to go for that hill. 47 seconds left. Uh-oh, not a good spot. Yeah, okay, got out of it. Uh-oh, okay, careful there. Not the best spot, like I said, that Destroyer had to line up for. And big air right on the cars. Nice. Uh-oh, not a good spot with the wall coming up and just saved it. Oh, got very lucky there with hitting no-co. That I can't find to delete in the files. Got very lucky. Right for those cars once again, as 17 seconds left. Going for the bus stack. Big air off of it. Sliding out. As going for the campers. Up and over it. And that is going to be it for bonus time as it runs over those cars. And now gonna go for the backflip. Just get it. Got way up there. Moonwalked it for the moment. It better hurry up. And now here we go. It's infamous Cyclones. Full throttle. Sliding across the track. Getting close to the top, out of bounds area. Clock expires, but as long as it keeps doing its donut, it still counts, remember. As still going with it. As looks like going to come to a stop right there. Normally, if there was an obstacle, Destroyer would try and keep line up to go into the obstacle to keep the combo going, but there was just nothing there. Alright, good run there by Destroyer. As we wait on the scores. And the scores are now in. 7-7-6-6 plus 2 bonus points. It's a tie at 28. We have a tie for the lead between Ye Plunderer and Destroyer with 28 each. Alright. Destroyer is going to tie for the lead with Ye Plunderer. As next up is going to be Locomotion. As we wait for Ye Plunderer, not Ye Plunderer, Locomotion to get ready. As Locomotion is better get ready to go in a moment. Lost in the first race of the night. Hoping to not have a repeat of before events. As we're waiting for Locomotion to get ready. As Locomotion is now ready. Alright, we're already 1/5 of the way through freestyle. Now time to continue on. As here comes Locomotion. Here comes Locomotion. Showing off its smoke. Let's see. Gonna lap right for that hill and right for it with some big air. Gonna completely clear it. And now gonna go right for that huge air off of it. Right, gonna go up that tabletop. Oh, boy. Oh! Big brisky move right there, and that is going to end Locomotion. I think it was trying to cross Fred over from the bus that jump, but it was way too high. It had nowhere near the speed, and that is going to cost Locomotion. Even if it saved it, it destroyed the front end right there. My goodness, that was a costly mistake there for Locomotion. As it did not have a good night so far. Everything's bad. Bad qualifying, bad racing, and bad freestyle. Not the start to the season it wanted. Alright, scores are now in. It's going to be just an 8 for Locomotion. Terrible, 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 terrible night for Locomotion. Alright. So now up is going to be Predator. Another truck of a tradition. And of course another fountain truck too. Getting ready to go. Now that we're a quarter of the way through. Hey. So Predator is now ready. We'll see if it can keep its tradition going too, as it is the reverser king. It'll go for something out there in reverse. And there is backflip also. It could try to do a reverse backflip, although remember last time in the All-Star Challenge it didn't work out so well, so better keep that in mind. Alright. So now, back to more freestyles. Here we go. Here comes Predator. Alright, here comes Predator. Going for the bus stack to get things started with some nice air. Had a good run in the All-Star Challenge, but couldn't get the win. Let's see how it does out here. Gonna go right up and over the campers, which hasn't really been touched yet. Nice wheelie over those cars! As those campers not been really touched yet, gonna go right for those campers. And gonna go right back for that stack. Beautiful, with another wheelie. Man, Predator off to a good start. There we go. Big cross frame, gonna clear the box fan. Again, just one hit after another so far for Predator. And over that hill. Oh, gonna go for that in reverse. How about that? And look like try to get a stand-in wheelie, but didn't work out. And now gonna go for that hill. Gonna cross Fred. Coming down into those cars. That's gonna hit that hard. Hit that hill pretty hard. And now gonna go for those cars. There's 23 seconds left in regulation. And now gonna go for the backflip. Bad rebound. And that hill. Sideways. Oh boy! Oh! In trouble right there. Flip it over on top of the car. Saved it. Oh, what like a spin that was. Just saved it. Oh, not a good spot. And now we're in bonus time. Up and over the cars. Didn't even touch them. Going to get a wheelie again. Big air off that crossfed to land on that down ramp. Beautiful. Oh boy, here we go. Predator's going to try it. Going to go for the backflip in reverse. And going to get it. Azugoi actually got it! Got the backflip in reverse. Oh boy! Oh! Stuffed it! And saved it! Oh, what a save! And it's destroyed the tire, but it's not going to matter as it filled the clock. What a finish there for Predator! A reverse backflip into that combo. What a move that was! Oh my goodness! As we wait on the scores! Holy cow, what a run that was! And the scores are now in. It is straight 7s plus 4 bonus points. It's a 32 for Predator. A 32 and new leader in a blowout. Predator is our new leader with a 32. Oh my goodness. That was insane. What a freestyle that was by Predator. As next up is going to be Bling. Man, what a run that Predator just did. As we're still waiting for Predator to get taken off the track. I can't believe Predator did that too. Holy cow. It managed to actually get the reverse backflip, and then probably did like the best thing possible besides its reverse backflip. Go for that jump and then floor it in the air jump and combo and get like another like corkscrew like backflip and got a weird rebound there in its run. That was insane. As we're still clearing up Predator, waiting for Bling to get ready too. Man, that run was just wild that Predator just did. Alright, Bling getting ready to go. Remember that wild run it had last time out in the All-Star Challenge, hoping to do something big again as well. As we're now like, what, 6 trucks done? We still got 14 to go. Alright, back to freestyle, trying to take on that 32 that Predator put up. Here comes Bling. Alright, here comes Bling with its throttle rhythm. Gonna go up the bus stack. That nice. Tried to get a wheelie, but didn't work out. Alright, here we go. And here we go. First time tonight, anyone's gonna go for that jump this side. Nice. Oh, God, stop me. Oh, but careful. Almost over-rotated. And now gonna go. Oh, risky corkscrew. And gonna take a violent hit right there. And that is gonna end the run right there. Oh, man. I think Bling was trying to avoid it, but it was like stuck in a bad spot, so said, screw it, I'm just going to go for it, and it did not get the corkscrew in, and that is already over. Big hit on the side, and that's going to hurt. Ouch. Man, truck should have probably tried going for something else instead, or turned the other way, because, man, that was just not good. As the scores are now in, as it is going to be a 10 for Bling. Not good. Alright, next up is Blood Rage. Not the best start for the season for Bling, that's for sure. Another trucker would like to have a good start too to your Blood Rage. Alright, as we're waiting on Blood Rage. But anyways, as we wait for Blood Rage, MTWS fans, are you enjoying your debut here in Inglewood, along with our return to Minneapolis earlier? Has the 15th anniversary already been to an incredible start to the year? Because don't forget too, Sunday, September 1st, MTWS is going to be in Seattle for the first time in almost 9 years. And then after on September 4th will be the debut of the Arena Tour, which will be live on YouTube in Baltimore. So tune in for that September 4th. Alright, so now we're getting ready for Blood Rage. Alright, here we go. Back to more freestyles. Here comes Blood Rage. Alright, here comes Blood Rage. I'm going to go right for that hill, up and over it. So now I'm going to go right for this hill. As big air wheelie down on the downhill ramp. And going to get some big air on the cross thread. We'll try to get a cross thread going. So now I'm going to go for that hill sideways, but careful with the back of the ball coming up. Okay, you remember what happened just bling a moment ago. And gonna go for those cars. Uh-oh, careful on two wheels. And got a wheelie. Alright, now gonna go back for that hill with some big air. Gonna get a wheelie, but watch out with the wall coming up. So far, looking good for me and Blood Rage out there. Oh, and almost got the cross thread right there. That Locomotion tried it earlier, but didn't work out. 37 seconds left. Uh-oh, odd angle. Oh, that was not a good hit, and the tire popped, but reinflated. Classic RR moment, tire popping and reinflating. And there's 26 seconds left. Bling looking really... Uh-oh, nosedive, here we go. Oh, wheelie, in trouble. Saved it. Oh, nice save. 12 seconds left. And now for the backflip. Almost like started a corkscrew right there. Over-rotated and saved in reverse. What a save by Blood Rage. Holy cow. And that, we're now in bonus time, going way too fast right there. And managed to save it, but that is going to end it there for Blood Rage. As I don't even know if that hit counted for bonus time. It was so quick. Back-to-back flips right there. And managed to get the save, but it wasn't going to be enough. As the scores are now in a 7-7-6-7 to 27, so there's no bonus points. Alright. So next up is Flying Falcon to take on that 32 that's still staying up there. So Predator, hold on still. Man, Blood Rage had two big saves, but that last one was too hard for it to survive. That reminds me too, Shadowrun. We need to check on Shadowrun if it's still in okay shape to come out for freestyle. Thankfully, it was a former freestyle champion, so it's going to come out much later on. Remember, Shadowrun beat Outrage in round 1, but that pretty violent flip, it never was able to come back. So, we got to keep an eye on that as well. Alright, so we're waiting on Flying Falcon now. Alright, here we go. Here comes Flying Falcon. Alright, here comes Flying Falcon on the track. And gonna send it off the bus stack. Hit the side of the ramp. Oh my goodness, that air! Landed a bit on the side of the box fan. Alright, now we're gonna go for the back of that hill, sky wheelie it. Couldn't get no stoppy though. Up and over that hill. going down that odd angle. And now going to go for those cars. Nice wheelie coming down. Alright, now going to go for those cars. Nose dive it. Alright, still looking good out there. 50 seconds left. Doing a lot of slide into that hill. There's 43 seconds left. And gonna get a stoppie. Oh, front flipping it and gonna save it. Nice save. Pull the wheelie right there. Try to keep a stoppie going, but end up getting a front flip instead. My goodness. Look at that air. Into the side of the hill. Did like a little bit of a sidewall. Corkscrew backflip. Into a consecutive and converted it. Oliver rotated and saved it. Oh my gosh! No! And Flying Falcon over. No! Oh my god, it pulled like a consecutive, but it went over. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And no bonus points either. Man, that sucks for Flying Falcon. As scores are now in, it's a 7-8-8-7, so it's a 30. Just close. But not enough. What a finish that was for Flying Falcon. As next up is going to be Wild Ride. Former racing champion now about to go at it. Oh man, what a wild move that was by Flying Falcon. Corkscrew backflip into a consecutive, but then it got in a bad spot and just couldn't finish the save. Right. As we're getting ready for Wild Ride. Let's see what's got, fans. Back to freestyle. Here comes Wild Ride. Alright, here comes Wild Ride on the track. As likes to show off to the crowd. Flip side of the hills. Not going to start the clock though. And you're going to go right for the bus stack to get things started. Once again, I hit the clock. I press the button, start going off. Oh boy, big cross thread. Uh-oh, bad land, but saved it. Alright, so now we're going to go for the back of that. Oh, big sky wheelie. Oh my goodness. Nose dive it, going to get the save. And going to get a big cross thread. So far, looking good out there for Wild Ride. As now, let's see. As up and over. Uh-oh! Nose dive it! Wheelie into those cars. Hits that sideways. Coming down. As 46 seconds left. As Wild Ride is looking good. Now. And then gonna stop you. Uh-oh! Oh, no! Kept the stoppie going for too long, and that's gonna cost Wild Ride to flip with 31 seconds left. Oh, that sucks. Oh, boy. So, that's gonna be it for Wild Ride, unfortunately. Scores are now in. 6-6-7-6. It's a 25 for Ye Plunder. It's nowhere gonna be enough, as it struggled. And we're now officially halfway through freestyle. And next up is going to be another Fountain truck. This time Prowler. Getting ready to go. Prowler got the number 2 qualifier, but it wasn't enough to get past Shatter in round 2. Alright. So just 10 trucks left. Hopefully people put up something big soon, because I want to see someone take on Predator soon, who still leads with a 32. Alright. Prowler getting ready to go. Remember last time we saw it compete in a regular season in East Rutherford on December 31st last year, it would win freestyle. It got its first freestyle win and ended the longest drought in MTWS history. 14 years since someone won. I mean, it won its last win, and then it finally got it. So we'll see if it can keep that streak going. But it has to win here. It's got to take on Predator. All right, here we go. Next up is Prowler. Alright, here comes Prowler. And of course, going to go right for the bus stack, just like Wild Ride did earlier. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Odd angle hit, but managed it. Uh-oh! Still trying to get out of it. Nice save! That was really risky. Oh, boy. Man, going for a jump in almost cost you. That was close. Sky wheelied over that jump. Alright, now we're going to go right for that hill. Sky wheelie it. Coming down with the wheelie. Uh-oh, not a good spot. It managed to get the save. Oh, man, that was close. And then going to go right for those cars. No one's hit the campers yet. Hopefully it will soon. And here we go. For descendant jump up that container stack. Camper stack. Right into those cars with the wheelie. Has 40 seconds left. Sliding out. Gonna go for that hill. Sideways hit. And coming down. Oh boy. Got the stoppie. Nice. So far, really good job for Prowler. Big cross Fred. Right on the the bus. Going for like a corkscrew. And going to send it really hard right there. Managed to hold on. As right for the hill. We're now in bonus time. Very lucky for Prowler. Oh boy. Going to take a gamble. Oh, and that failed big time. Ooh, hard hit as it's on its roof right there. Tried to get a corkscrew, but it didn't work out. It's going to be very difficult. Plus, you're taking a big gamble, land like in a tarp and all that. So, risk. And did not work for Prowler as it's over. And that could cost it. As we wait on the scores. Alright, scores are now in. 7-8-7-7 plus 1 bonus point. It's a 30. So that's good enough for third place at the moment, but still not enough to take on Predator's 32 lead. Well, next up is the former freestyle champion. Coming out very early, I know, but hasn't been doing good in freestyle lately. But not only that, it is the only truck left that can double down. That's right. Next up is Mad Dog. Mad Dog, remember in 2022, had that insane season, like one of the best freestyle seasons in MTWS history. Won like 8 freestyle wins. And would like to do that once again to start off here after winning racing. Would like to start the season with a double down. But it's going to have to beat Predator coming up. Alright, so now back to more freestyle action. Could Mad Dog get the double down? That's got a long list to go, but first things first, it has to get past Predator. So here we go. Here comes Mad Dog. Here we go. Here comes Mad Dog. And they're going to be the third truck to send it off that jump. So let's see what Mad Dog's got to try and get that double down. As going right for that jump with some big air. So far, one hit after another. Gonna go for that cross Fred, big air. And then gonna go right for that ramp. Swing up a whole bunch of dirt on that hit too. Oh boy, gonna go for the camper stack. And oh boy, takes a hard hit, stuffed to the side of that, somehow saved it. What a save that was for Mad Dog. And still going. Gonna go up that hill sideways. Oh, here we go. Land on the roof. And gonna get the save there. Nice save for Mad Dog. It's still going. Cross Fred hit. Onto the bus stack. Hits the side of the hill right there. Oh boy, got a wheelie. Keep it going. There's 40 seconds left. Mad Dog is going nuts. Oh boy, big hit. Oh, destroyed that tire. And more damage to the front. And that is going to end it right there. Oh my goodness, that front end is obliterated. Kind of like what happened to Mad Dog, I think, in Arlington last year. Well, unfortunately, that's going to end it right there. Had 28 seconds up, but man, Mad Dog was going nuts in that run. As we wait for the scores. And here it comes. A 7-8-8-7. It's a 30 for Mad Dog. So, yeah, so close, but just not enough. As Mad Dog falls short of the double down, and Predator holds on. All right, next up is going to be Outrage. As we're down to our final 8 trucks. Predator survived the bullet to prevent the double down. Now it's got to survive another bullet in Outrage coming up in just a moment. Alright. Outrage getting ready to go. And still waiting for it. Alright. Outrage hoping for good stuff tonight. After not going as far in racing despite the bailout. Alright, so here we go. Here comes Outrage. And now here comes Outrage on the track. Looks like I'll lap right for that racing lane, up and over it. And now back for that tabletop. Oh, big air, but not a good spot though coming up. Doesn't have a lot of room. Sliding out. Here we go, right back for that jump. Oh, big sky wheelie. Sends it. Sidewall up the hill, careful. With the backflip ball too coming up. Here we go, right for the cars. Floors into it. And got into another sidewall. And it's going to go up that tabletop over the van stack. And sliding out. And it's now 55 seconds left. Just sends into that jump. And now going to go for the backflip. Uh-oh, over right there. Oh, that was a hard hit, but held on. Oh, boy. Going to go over. And saved it in reverse. Oh, no. Oh, it saved it. And then it flipped right back over. Oh, no. That was a big save Outrage had, but it just went over again. Oh, my gosh. That sucks for Outrage. What a huge save it pulled off, too. All right. So now we wait on the scores. And it's going to be a 7-7-8-7. So it's a 29 for Outrage. Oh my gosh. That could have contended if it just stayed upright. Alright. Next up is going to be the former freestyle champion. Your 5-time champion. Outlaw. Yep. Coming out this early after its struggles lately in freestyle. Struggled in the championship and then struggled in the All-Star Challenge. But hey. It's in a good spot. 32 is not that tough a score to beat. Maybe he'll finally get another win again. As we're waiting for Outlaw to go to take on that 32. All right. Outlaw, ready to go. Coming out pretty earlier than usual, but that's what happens when you struggle. And then this track is full of all-stars and such. Because everyone wanted to come here to Inglewood and such for a debut. Not that far away from Los Angeles where the first championship was. Like, everyone wanted to come here pretty much. Alright, here we go. Back in 2009, not that far away from here at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, we saw this truck win the first racing title and fell short for getting the double down. We'll see how it does tonight after falling short in the semifinals. Here we go. Here comes your 5-time champion, Outlaw. Alright, here comes Outlaw on the track. And as always, going to go right for the bus stack to get things started. So it's just right there, might as well go for it. Alright, here we go. Big gamble, cross-thread on the bus stack, nosedived it. And gonna go for the backflip on just the third hit, holy cow. And reversed out of it. Oh, and the side of the hill, careful. You don't want to flip early. Needs to pick up the pace though for the bus stack. Nice. 6 seconds left. And then gonna go for the crossthread and look at the air over the box fan stack. And then gonna send it! Look at the air off that hill! My goodness! Right up that hill. Crossthreading it. Here we go. Oh, watch out for the hill coming up. Sidewalling it. Gonna go over. Oh no! Gonna go over again! And it's gonna go over. Oh man! Had a bad rebound. The truck just would not stop flipping. It's that third trucks in a row that were put up an insane run but flipped early. Oh my gosh. It happened again as Outlaw was going off as once again another bullet dodged for freaking Predator. 4 trucks in a row that were going good but flipped early. Oh my gosh. As the scores are now in 8, 7, 7, 8. It's another 30. Once again, just short because the trucks won't stop flipping. Because they were put up runs to win, but again, the flipping and the braking just costing them at the worst times. Alright, next up is Total Chaos. Still trying to make the championship for the first time ever, but hasn't been able to do so yet. Only made it to the Runners-Up Cup. And now it's got to take on a 32 by Predator, which shouldn't be so hard to beat. Alright. Alright, here we go. Back to more freestyle. Here comes Total Chaos. And here comes Total Chaos on the track. Sliding out completely right there. My goodness, I don't know what was going on right there. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with Total Chaos at the moment. As it just slid out there. That did not look good. But here we go. Right for that jump. It looks like we're going to have to keep an eye on Total Chaos. Gonna go right for the hill. That's the first time anyone hit from that side. Oh boy. Oh! First time anyone went for it sideways! My gosh! Total Chaos! Already off of a banger! Over that. Alright, now we're gonna go for those cars. Nice air. And then right for those cars. But yeah, guys, those campers have not been hit yet still. Will they ever get hit tonight? They're still in good shape. Uh-oh, that's going to hurt. Ooh, hard hit, but held on. Still going. As big sky wheelie. And then for those cars, there's 41 seconds left. Into the hill. Uh-oh, on 2 wheels. So, oh my goodness, a 1-wheel sidewall. Nice save. Or I'll stoppy. Here we go for the backflip. Over. Oh, that was not a good hit. And still having trouble, looks like. Backing up. Now going forward. 23 seconds left. Over those cars. Going to get the wheelie. And now going to go for that. As 10 seconds left. Oh boy. Oh boy. Total chaos. Going to go for the campers. Sideways. And a beautiful hit right there. Oh my goodness. What a hit. Wheelie it. Nosedive it. Spun it around. And nice save as we're in bonus time. What a move there by Total Chaos to go for the camper sideways. That was nice. Ooh, hard hit, but held on. Oh my goodness. Into that hill. As 13 seconds left. Gonna go for that. And then gonna go for like a corkscrew. Violent hit right there. Almost into a consecutive. Destroyed the front end as that is gonna wrap it up there for Total Chaos, but it filled the run finally. Will that be enough though? Will that be enough to take on Predators 32? Oh boy. As we wait on the scores. Didn't have like the most momentum. And that could come back to bite it potentially. The scores are now in. As it's an 8, 8, 8, 8, 7 plus free bonus points. It's a 34 for Total Chaos, your new leader with 5 trucks to go. Total Chaos is your leader. As next up is Eruption. All right, so we're getting ready to go with 5 trucks still to go. Eruption is up next. Let's see what we can do to try and make up for that terrible run it's had so far tonight. Here we go. Here comes Eruption. Alright, here we go. Eruption on the track. Bye-less and all that because, like I said, it cannot get one break. Just do good race again like it used to. But I remember when we last saw it too in the All-Star Challenge and Oakland the end of season last year. It put up a really good run. So far, it's off to a good start. And it's gonna go right for that. Here we go. Up and over the bus stack. Gonna tap side the hill. As now 62 seconds, gonna go for the crossfred. Oh, gonna front flip it right there. As saved it. Not like it matters much since the truck's already lost its bias. It's not like it's gonna damage much. Oh, hit the side of the hill in a bad spot. As 50 seconds left. Still sliding out in that one spot. Big air off that crossfred. As stuffed into the hill. Oh boy. I have no idea what Eruption's trying to do. Like climb up the hill, but it's not working. And gonna go over. Saved it. But yeah, that was a lot of time wasted right there. 33 seconds left. I have no idea what Eruption was trying to do there. Gonna go for the backflip. Oh, not good right there. Ooh, held on in a bad spot. Uh-oh, not good. It's going too fast, but managed to save it. Into those cars, into that hill. As 15 seconds left. As still sliding out. Man, that was not a good hit right there for Eruption. As, yeah, there's something wrong with Eruption right there. Must be damage from the hit it did earlier, plus the freestyle, racing flip and all that. Big air off the camper. That's going to hurt its score if it doesn't get stuff fixed and all that. Up and over the camper, meaning container. The box fan for the cars. As now for that backflip right here. Odd angle hit and moonwalked out of it. Over rotate right there. Nice save. As clock wind down. Here we go. Gonna go for that hill. Stuffed it. Oh, that front end's destroyed after stuffing it in the hill as it is going to go over from that awful violent hit. Oh, man. 2 bad flips for Eruption tonight as it's done. And those slide outs are going to hurt earlier, but we'll see on the scores when they show up. As it's going to be a 29 for Eruption. Nowhere near enough. Alright, so next up is going to be Power Forward. Coming out very late too after the latest success in Freestyle. Like it's coming back to being an elite truck like it was all the way up to like 2014. But then again, it didn't do well in racing tonight where it went one and done to Bling. As we're waiting for Power Forward to get ready. As, man, Eruption just did not have a good night. Although it did have a good freestyle, it just needs a break. It needs to be like, it just needs to start doing good in racing freestyle again like it used to. Especially in racing. I guess the only thing I could say is, hey, Crazy Bull had the same problems, and now look at it, it's a defending racing champion. I guess that's the only thing I could say. Alright, so now we're getting ready to go. Here comes Power Forward. And now here comes Power Forward on the track. And is going to go right for the bus stack. Right there. And is going to now slide out. Here we go. Back for the racing lane. And right for it with some huge air. Up, clip the side of that hill. As now going to go right for that. Uh-oh. Not looking good there for Power Forward. Climbed up the side. Something's not right with Power Forward. Managed to back out of it. That did not look good. As going to go for those cars. Coming down, going to get the wheelie. As sliding out. Here we go. Up and over that with some huge air. For the cars. Got a little bit of a nosedive. It's 50 seconds left in regulation. Once again, continuing to slide out. As going to go for those cars. And then for the camper. Which, other than, what was it, Total Chaos earlier? No one's touched him still. And here's a rare sight, going for the back of that bus stack. Been a while since we've seen that. 30 seconds left. Here we go, for the backflip. As going to get it, over-rotated, and got the stop, a moonwalk, and now going to reverse up the bus stack. Pulling a freaking Predator, I see, Power Forward. Into that hill. And now for the racing lane. As now for the campers. As up the side of it, as coming down, nose diving it. Oh boy, in trouble, saved it. Nice save. Hit side of that hill. As sidewall for a moment, and we're now in bonus time for Power Forward. As now going to go for that hill. Oh boy, here we go. Sidewall, and then, oh my goodness. What a save there for Power Forward. What a save. Oh my goodness. Really sidewall it hard right there. As now... 7 seconds left in bonus time. Up and over that hill. Big air. And now, here we go. For the backflip. It hits it just in time. It's, oh my goodness. What a strange, backflip that was. That rear end got obliterated right there. Ugh. Bad hit that was. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we wait on the scores for Power Forward after that violent wreck. Scores are now in a 7, 7, 7, 7 plus 2 bonus points. It's a 30 for Power Forward. As nowhere near enough. After that violent hit, next up is going to be Shatter. As we're down to our final 3 trucks. As Total Chaos still holds on with a 34. As it's got to survive another truck coming up. Alright, so Shatter, of course, earlier had a chance to make the finals, but took a costly sharp turn and almost went over and blew its chances. So we'll see what's got in a moment if it can make up for it. Because, man, that was a very, very, very costly mistake. That hurts. As now, we are getting ready for more freestyle. Here comes Shatter! And here comes Shatter onto the track, and is going to go right for the bus stack as huge air. Let's see what's going to do. It already flipped twice in racing. Let's see what it's going to do. Combo it over the bus stack, coming down. Man, so far one hit after another. As into that stack. Oh, on two wheels, saved it. And now for those cars. Man, my goodness. Shatter is just, oh, nosedive, careful, hold on. Shatter is just zipping across the track like nobody's business. Oh boy, oh boy! Huge sky wheelie going for the camper sideways! Oh my goodness, just like Total Chaos did earlier. Wow! And now for the backflip. Uh-oh, careful, over-rotate. Ooh! Oh, over-rotate! Saved it! But man, that rear end took a big hit. Somehow it still survived. Oh my goodness! Shatter! Oh boy! Crushed the rear end of the no! Over it goes. That rear end got obliterated. Oh my gosh! What a run by Shatter! Only to flip early again. Oh man, Total Chaos is sweating bullets right now because it knew it dodged one. Oh my gosh! And scores are now in. 8-7, 8-8. It's a 31. First Shatter run. I mean, not Shatter. I mean, Shatter. Yeah, Shatter. There we go. Got it mixed up. As Shatter got a 31. But not enough to take on that 34. Speaking of Shatter run, our former freestyle champion is next. First time freestyle in the regular season, not as a champion after it won it in 2022. Man, Shadowrun, remember last year had like one of the greatest title defenses ever, even though it couldn't defend it at the end. It had every freestyle it did was good except for one. It was just so dominant out there. And now with the pressure gone of it no longer being a freestyle champion, let's see what it's got. Because remember, we still got the defending freestyle champion afterwards. Crazy. And remember, this is the first time too we're seeing Shadowrun after its flip early in racing where it beat Outrage but broke, so couldn't come back. So we're waiting on Shadowrun to get ready to go. Alright. 2 trucks left now. Here we go. Here comes Shadowrun. Alright, here comes Shadowrun on the track to take on that 34 by Total Chaos. And it's been a while since we've seen someone start up here. And stuck to all, here we go. And gonna go right for that jump to get things started as, once again, I hit the button and done fucking start the clock. Which is why I need something that's like automatic. Gonna go for the box fan sideways. Very risky. Gonna go over that hill. Alright, so now, here we go. Gonna go for the back of that hill. Big sky wheelie. Coming up. Now gonna go for that hill. On 2 wheels. As right for those cars. And then for the box fan. Nose dive it. Oh, still on 2 wheels. It needs to drop down already. Just instantly drop down. And big air off the crossfed is gonna go into the boss stack. And now for the backflip. Uh-oh, over-rotate. Oh, what a hard hit on the tailgate, but survived. 43 seconds left. It's been a while since the truck hit that side. In those cars. And now just avoid that wall. Oh, boy. Trucks have done... Oh, like a backflip! Oh, my gosh! Shatter backflipped on that hill. I don't think I was planning to do that, but it just happened. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Stuffed it. Somehow survived. Shadow Run is going off here in Inglewood. Oh boy, sidewalk, gonna go into the camper. Sky wheelie, spinning around, flip it over, crush the hood, saved it again. What a run by Shadow Run. Still going. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Still going, no problem. And saved it again as we're in bonus time. Oh my goodness, Shadow Run. Oh my god! Oh, what a hit! And there's 13 seconds left. Oh, big hit! Oh my goodness! Shadow Run is going off here in Inglewood for the backflip, way up in the air. Oh, hard hit as going over and gonna save it. Oh my gosh! Destroyed the rear end too on that, but still managed to get the save. I love too how I have the truck in park and it's going to keep going. Oh my gosh, Shadow Run. What an insane run that was. That looked like how it was last year out there, people. As we wait on the scores now. 9, 8, 8, 9 plus 4 bonus points. It's a 38 for Shadow Run, a 38, the highest score of the season. A 38, and we still got one more truck to go. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, Shadow Run with a 38. Laid down the run of the year already. And now all that's left. How funny. We just saw the 2022 Freestyle Champion. Now up next is the truck that it got dethroned by. And it looks like Shadow Run's going to want some early revenge from its loss of the title back in February. As next up is the defending Freestyle Champion, Crazy. As Crazy getting ready to go. We saw it defend its title for the first time back in Nashville in the All-Star Challenge in its hometown crowd. It put up a great run, but it just wasn't enough to get the win. But now we're going to see how it does out here. As we're going to see how it's going to do. Man, that was insane what Shadow Run just did. I don't know how Crazy's going to do it. Like, Shadow Run needed, like, every single thing to go its way, and it did. I really do not know how Crazy's going to do it. But it's got no choice. It's got to go out there and try its best. And now, it's time. So now it's come down to this. Our final freestyle. Will Shadow Run hold on for the win? Or will Crazy start its title defense in a strong start like Shadow Run did last year? Oh boy, the pressure is on Crazy. So, here we go, MTWS fans. Here comes Crazy! And here comes Crazy on the track. And it's going to show off to the crowd. Last time it was nearby in Los Angeles, remember, for the 2009 championship, it was runner-up for the freestyle title, the Mad Dog. Now here is the defending champ. Wants to get the win to start the year strong. But it has a giant hole to fill. A 38 by Shadow Run. I do not know how it's going to do it. But hey, Crazy's done it before. Crazy's one who had to beat a 40 and still beat it. So anything can go. As here we go. Crazy is out there on the track now. Big start over the bus stack. Oh boy, gonna go for the backflip already. Oh, what a violent hit that was on the rear end. As still going for the cars. Not yet. The truck. Oh no! Saved in a reverse. Oh my God, got lucky. But again, crazy. It needs to line up straight for the obstacles. That's what Shadowrun, a whole bunch of other trucks, they will do just fine. But crazy, no. Other trucks, they have severe problems just instantly line up the trucks, obstacles at full speed. And there we go. There's crazy as I expected. But gonna violently stuff it there. And that, unfortunately, is too much damage for the front end. And that's going to end it right there with half the run still. That's unfortunate. Terrible freestyle for crazy. But again, I don't understand what is it with some trucks. They can floor into every single obstacle in line up just perfectly with no problem. But then other trucks like crazy, no. The trucks like straight up refuse to line up at full speed. They slide out and everything. And that, unfortunately, is what caused crazy there. So that's very unfortunate. As the scores are now in, as it is just an 18 for crazy. So that means Shadowrun starts off the year with a win. How about that? Shadowrun is your freestyle winner here tonight with a 38, obliterating everyone, preventing total chaos from the win, and making up for its terrible racing results. Give it up for Shadowrun, your freestyle winner here in Inglewood. What a night it was. But remember, MTWS fans, we're not done yet. We still got more. As we always do, in the season openers, we got an encore. As we're getting ready, here comes the MTWS truck. As here we go, the MTWS truck coming onto the track, and of course Crazy's out there, and yay, lag! Don't you love it, people? Lag everywhere. And here we go, gonna go for the Cyclone to get things started, and a terribly horrible laggy one too. But it's gotta be careful with the box fan right there. It's like keeps tapping the car, and then they can't even tell if it's tapping because it's so damn laggy. Oh my gosh. As now gonna go right for the back of the racing lane right there with some gigantic air. An air assault on that hill. Oh, two wheels, gonna save it. And now gonna go for that hill with some big air off of it. As now gonna go slide out into a donut. As still going. And now gonna go right for the box fan stack. Some big air off of it. As now for the cars. Up and over it. As now, looks like gonna line up. Sliding out for the car stack once again. And there we go, right for it. You see Crazy over there? Here we go for the box fan. Coming down. Sliding out. Here we go, big air once again. And oh, flipping over right there. And gonna go over almost into the wall. Tried to stop it, but it didn't work out. So give it up for the MTWS truck. And with that, MTWS fans, that is going to wrap up the events here tonight. What an incredible night for the season openers here in Minneapolis and Inglewood. Our debut here in Inglewood as well. Congratulations to Ye Plunder for the first time ever getting the #1 qualifier. Congratulations to Mad Dog for winning racing here. And congratulations to Shadowrun winning freestyle here. Hope you all enjoyed tonight's events, and of course, see you all on September 1st when we're in Seattle for the first time in 9 years, and then tune in on September 4th when we're going to be live in Baltimore for the first ever Arena Cup event Arena Tour event in the World Farms Arena. So, hope you all enjoyed our season openers tonight, and see you all next time in Seattle.